Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Siegel Soccer Complex in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, for tonight's state quarterfinal game in AAA boys soccer between the East Hamilton Hurricanes and your Lions of CPA. Hurricanes come in 14-1-2. Lions are 18-4 on the year. Both teams having advanced from the sectional round last Saturday to reach today's quarterfinals. Update on previous games. We just now, a few minutes ago, had the game before us finish on this field. And it was Kingsbury winning that game over Trinity in a PK shootout, penalty kicks. And so that game took forever. It was 20 minutes of overtime and then 10 more overtime minutes and then the shootout. So we are significantly behind. It is about 2 minutes till the game will start. 8 o'clock on my watch, Central Daylight Time. Both teams now, lineups are out on the midfield line. We'll tell you, East Hamilton, here they come. Thank you, Sam Pomerico on camera and Joseph Newman on production. East Hamilton out of Ottawa. I got it right, Ottawa. It depends on where you're from. It's Ottawa, I can't say. Ottawa. All right, it's east of Chattanooga. I know how to say it. I just can't get it on my mouth right now. But there are both teams lining up, and we may or may not have the starters announced. I don't know. They're so behind schedule. But there's East Hamilton wearing white trimmed in green, and the Lions wearing purple jerseys and white shorts with purple socks. We'll see if we can get the lineups here figured out. Leading players for East Hamilton include Kyle Ford, number 3, a defender. Twins, interestingly enough, Jalen and Jonah Goddard, twin boys, number 8 and 17. That's interesting because the Lions also have some brothers that play key roles. Josh and Sean Russell, E.J. Russell, the Russells. And then the Hagans, Walker Hagan, the keeper, and Spencer Hagan, a defender typically. The Lions will be led, well, by a balanced attack, including sophomore J.R. Osborne, Willie T., William Trapnell in midfield, Chance Meyer in the back, along with typically Trice, depending on the lineup. Chip Omer may see some action to the freshman. And then Josh Russell will get in either. He may play anywhere. He could probably play midfielder. But it's exciting that Harrison Myers, the freshman, Harrison Myers will be in the midfield, one of the key cogs for Lions. Also in the midfield, Max Presley. So we'll get that going momentarily. This is the Lions' first trip back to the state tournament since 2010 when they lost in the semifinals in penalty kick shootouts against Boyd Buchanan. And Boyd Buchanan went on to win state that year in 2010. So Lions are excited to be back where they belong at Spring Fling in Murfreesboro. Here 3 years since the last trip. There's a team picture being taken by Coach Jay Wilkinson, the starters. Now we are, as you may have noticed by now, at field level. There is no elevation available right here. So we're on the sideline, the fan sideline for this broadcast. So it might feel like you're sitting at the game. There are no stands out. There's little small stands in the middle of the fan side, but not much. Most people are standing or in lawn chairs. I am standing in front of our production laptop to avoid having a ball come and cream our laptop and camera. We'll see. Phil Newman here, by the way, your Director of Communications. Seated near me is Mike Elson, our Athletic Director, and Richard B. Anderson, our Headmaster. So if you hear any exciting yelling, it might be our Headmaster, might be our AD. I'm sure they'll be kind to the officials, though. Sportsmanlike. Lions will be going right to left to begin this game. There you see the lineup. Here comes Walker Hagan in the orange keeper jersey. In the back line, you'll have Spencer Hagan. Jake Brown, sophomore. As he junior. Chance Meyer and Russell. And the game is underway. 40 minutes on the clock, 40-minute halves. We will play until we have a winner. It'll be, if it's tied after regulation, you play 20 minutes of overtime and then 10 minutes of sudden death or golden goal overtime, and then you have a penalty kick shootout to decide it. Lions hope to avoid that again. They don't want to see another shootout at this level. That was memory was bittersweet 3 years ago. There's Grady Sutton, number 17. Sutton up forward. Game just underway. Meyer heads it up to Myers. Good. Want to say hello to some of our seniors who are watching in Florida. Senior trip participants. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're staying out of trouble. I think Mr. Morrow said earlier that you guys are doing a great job so far this week, and glad to have you tuning in. Don't remind us how much beautiful sand you've been able to play in today. We don't want to hear about it. But the weather is actually beautiful here. Here's a long throw. It's a flip throw toward the center. Headed on by Osborne. It's still loose. There's Russell to get the shot off, and the keeper makes a save. Now Myers had a chance at it too, and they're playing it. Okay, let's back up our hold operation. There we go. Now, if you can go that way a little bit, that'd be good. Sorry about that. Okay, Lions now not quite a minute and a half. The flip throw there by Grady Sutton, he's done that a few times, and this is actually a better place to do it than the Den. The Den has that sloping sideline on the long throw that time to the keeper that time. That throw was made, I think, by Osborne. If I can see that far, it's hard to see. That was J.R. Osborne, who's got a strong throw and a strong leg. Headed on there, time by Russell. That time, Sean Russell. Here comes East Hamilton, though. Played out of bounds by Spencer Hagan. The freshman, 24 right there, one of the key players for the Lions. Organizing the defense right there in the center is Jake Brown, along with Taylor Collins, or rather Chance Meyer, 12. Brown steps up. It's chested, though, by an East Ham player. It was Jonah Goddard, one of the twins. Goddard now ball crossed long, all the way across the penalty box. The scouting report we got from Dustin Walker. By the way, Dustin Walker, class of, I think, 99. CPA, coaches at Boyd Buchanan, and he knows East Hamilton very well. He's here. Gave us a little bit of a report that East Ham loves to possess the ball. That means pass it around and keep control and send balls into the box, as they just did there. So they'll be dangerous. If they can get in the possession groove, they'll be dangerous. Here's Lions up the far sideline. Out of bounds, though. It'll be thrown for East Ham with 37 minutes to go of this 40-minute first half. Taken back away by East Ham. Up to Goddard, Jonah Goddard, the forward, one of their forwards. He'll possess it back to his brother. They're twins. Number 8 has the ball right there, shielding off of it. Trying to go up the left side, they are. They get it up to Goddard. He passes. Almost a good 1-2 connection there, but not quite. Out of bounds. CPA throw in front of the East Hamilton bench. Lions are at the other end. A lot more players for CPA on their bench. They have pretty much all the guys on the squad here. There's Max Presley. Presley making some inroads down the right side. Gives it up to, who is that over there? Can't tell from here. That's Sutton. Grady Sutton, 17. Makes a run, but it's going to be a goal kick out of bounds off the end line. Now almost 36, so 4 minutes gone almost here. We started late, as I mentioned earlier, because the previous game went into shootout. It was nothing to do with the weather. Weather is actually beautiful, perfect. A lot of rain showers, thunderstorms earlier, but this is a gorgeous night, almost clear skies here, and a moon is out above us to the left. Osborne heads it. And it'll be thrown for the Lions. A couple stats we'll throw at you as the game goes on. CPA, I mentioned 18-4. They have played East Hamilton before earlier in the season. It was March 16th. It was the end of a long tournament weekend in Chattanooga. The Lions lost 3-1 to this same team. Talking to Coach Brett Armstrong yesterday and at practice, he said he thinks his team is a different team, and no question they are more mature in those 2 months or so. Free kick taken long by Myers. Up to Russell. He plays it across. There's Osborne with it for a chance momentarily. Osborne will shoot right-footed. Keeper's there, but a good test to the keeper early that time by the sophomore Osborne. Nothing here. 34:50 to go in this first half. There's 3 Russells on the team. That was Sean. It's Josh, number 10, up playing up front. And then EJ may come in as well later. The Russell brothers. Here's Presley controlling over in the center to Willie T. He plays it back to Spencer Hagan. Hagan up toward Myers. Myers tries to flick on to Russell. He does. There goes Josh. Josh makes a move. He's got some speed. A Lipscomb signee. Played off, though, by the defender and out of danger for East Ham. East Hamilton's the Hurricanes. CPA, of course, the Lions. We know that. There's Myers controlling him in the midfield. Gives it to Osborne. Osborne loses it, though. Controlled by the Hurricanes momentarily. Family watching for the for JR's family watching somewhere, I think. I hear from his family. So if you're watching out there, JR's folks, hey, glad to have you along. Mentioned the seniors earlier. Some of the senior trip folks tuning in. CPA is trying to advance back to the semifinal round as they did 3 years ago. Long goal kick taken. There's Myers, not quite over. It's over his head. East Ham wins it, but then Spencer Hagan gets it back up to Russell. Russell gives it to Myers. May go out of bounds. Not quite. It is out of bounds. He can't quite save it. This field looks to be a little wider. It is a little wider than CPA's home field. And CPA will, I hope, enjoy that. They enjoy playing the ball wide, which is harder to do in the Den. That field is more of a football cut. These fields are built for soccer. There's Jake Brown playing defense on one of the Goddard brothers. And he controls it across the middle, though. They switch fields. They will try to possess the ball across the field. They do. Ball sent into the box. Not in the box, but toward the box, I should say. Now 32-50. So under 33, about 7 minutes gone in this quarterfinal game. Played out by Willie T. Nice job by Trapnell there. Osborne flicks it to Presley. Presley crosses it or passes it up toward, well, no one's really there. So it's played back by East Hamilton. Game, I think, on paper, these teams are very evenly matched. They played similar schedules, difficult schedules, and they're tested and ready to go. Goals, let's see the stats here. Leading scorer for CPA is Josh Russell with 53 points, including 24 goals and 5 assists. So Josh Russell will be the most potent attacker, if you will, for the Lions. He is, as I mentioned earlier, a signee with Lipscomb. He'll be playing next year at Lipscomb. Collins playing, I think, no, that's right, get that right. Out of bounds. Offside is the call right there. Referee right in front of us. You can see the back of the linesman called offside. Offside meaning, if you're not familiar with soccer, if you are past the second to last defender when the ball is played and you toward you and you play it, at the moment the ball is played, that is offside. And if you play it or make a play on it, the flag goes up, and it's the other team's ball. And Walker Hagan takes the indirect kick. Must touch somebody before going in the goal. Here is flicked on almost. Push called against CPA that time by the center referee. I guess Grady Sutton maybe called for an elbow there. Long free kick coming. Spencer Hagan, Spencer up, heads it. Josh Russell toward Myers, goes past him to Osborne. Osborne plays it through, nobody there. It'll go all the way back to the East Ham keeper, who I believe, well, it's either Dennis or Templeton. I can't tell from here. I think it's maybe Dennis. Yeah, it is Dennis. Fielder Dennis, the senior goalie in the green shirt way down there. We are on this far into the field, honestly, because this is as far as our power would reach. Here's East Ham trying to catch up with it, and Walker Hagan does a nice job coming out to play it. Out of danger. Good job by Hagan. Now it's Trapnell. Gives to Myers. Loses it. No, gets it back to Spencer. Spencer Hagan. Josh Russell. Russell play it. Nope. He'll keep control. Make a move. Loses it, though. Comes one of the Goddard brothers. And here's his brother. Jonah Goddard. Controlling. Well done by him, but he loses it now. Good job. Here comes the Lions with Osborne, the sophomore, controlling. Osborne plays it. He still has the ball. Still on it. Way down deep. Osborne still has it. Goes around the defender. Tries to. Has it. Still has the ball. Plays it out of bounds. Goal kick. Long run that time by J.R. Osborne, but he ends up across the end line. So it's a goal kick taken by East Hamilton. Hamilton, 15 or so minutes, 20 minutes maybe east of Chattanooga. Getting on the way toward Lee University. I know where Lee is. Down that part of the country. push call that time against the Lions again. That's the second foul in quick succession against CPA. Not sure, we didn't see much there. Referee called it. It'll be a free kick taken quickly by East Ham. Here they will control and try to play through the midfield. Challenged by Myers there and Osborne. Good job. Now Myers wins the ball back up to JR. JR goes wide for Josh Russell. Russell down the sidelines. Good speed there by Josh. He'll crank it inside, and Osborne ends up with it. JR, he may shoot from there. He will crank it. He shoots it over the goal. JR is going to shoot a shot from that distance. He has a powerful leg, and he's not afraid to test the goalie. Now 29 minutes to go, so 11 gone in this first half. 29 more till halftime. No score. Lions have scored 89 goals this season, have 47 assists. And Walker Hagan has allowed 17 goals in 20 and a quarter matches. Someone's down there. Can't see from here. Who is it? Osborne, who's hurt? Grady Sutton, maybe. It is not Osborne. Yeah, really. It's a long way down. Coach Mike Elson said we need some binoculars. It's true. It's a long way down there. And these lights are not exactly, well, the strongest. Or maybe my eyes are just weak. It will be a free kick taken, or is it a corner? Essentially, it's a corner kick type position for the Lions. That's Myers. Outswinging kick is in the air. Goes all the way through to Spencer Hagan. Hagan will make a move. Crosses it back in. Who's there? Taken away by East Ham. They play it well out to Meyer. Here comes Goddard. Long, lanky guys, the Goddard twins. They have extremely long strides when they run through number 8 and number 17, the best players probably for East Hamilton. You may see number 3 also in the midfield do some damage. Also Orellana, Jose Orellana, number 10. And they'll be kind of the 4 top players, if you will, for East Ham. We are more concerned about CPA's top players, though. Can they perform? There's Jake Brown. Brown, the transfer from Franklin High School this year, became eligible during the playoffs. Lions undefeated in playoff play. Their last loss was in the regular season toward the end of the season to Hume Fogg. Here's Russell, overlapping maybe Spencer Hagan. Yes, Hagan way down the left side, through ball. Played away, though, by the defense. They had Hagan on the far side, didn't quite go. Now they're going to go the other side to Max Presley. Presley, though, out of bounds off of his chest. So Lions are trying to play the entire width of the field, which is good. Just couldn't quite control it there. 27 now, remaining in the first half. Quick announcement for those who haven't heard. Tennis, outstanding day for CPA boys tennis. They won 4-0 today to advance to the state championship match tomorrow. So congrats to Coach Jeremy White and those boys. Their match time and place is to be determined. It may be at 9 a.m. It might be adjusted to indoor courts, depending on the weather. Of course, tennis is harder to play when there's rain because the courts get slick. You can play a little more in the soccer in the wet grass, but tennis a little more dangerous. So Lions are in the state finals. Very exciting. Jake Brown heads it up. Walker will grab that one. So Walker Hagan has it. First time in the state championship for the boys. Yeah, boys tennis, they've gone as far as they've ever gone, which is a good theme this year. Here comes East Ham the other direction. Chance Meyer, nice play. Good, well done there by Chance. He is one of the anchors in the center of that defense. He's a junior for CPA. You might be able to hear, I'm not sure, there's fans are on both. All these fields out here, the fans are screaming their lungs out. Behind us, it's CPA, or rather CAK out of Knoxville, is winning 2-0 in the second half, 17 to go in their other quarterfinal game. White House won its quarterfinal today, as did Kingsbury. Lions will take on, if they win, they'll take on Kingsbury. Winner of this game plays Kingsbury tomorrow, I should say that. We hope it's CPA. There's Josh Russell with the ball. Gives it back to Spencer Hagan. Hagan will send it up just really to the defender. Russell saves it off his chest. Russell. Cranks one. Hits the defender. What's the call there? Push called against CPA, I guess. Okay, free kick coming up for East Ham. So far, the fouls are 3 or 4 and 0, and maybe 5 against CPA and 0 against East Hamilton that I've seen. For what it's worth, it doesn't really mean that much right now. The fouls have been called in harmless areas of the field, but nothing dangerous in the attacking zone. Good play by Meyer out. Collins, by the way, Taylor Collins, you're wondering where he is. One of the anchors on defense has a hamstring injury, and he may not play. That's a tough blow for CPA because he's a good player, number 9. But he had I think Coach thought it was a torn hammy, or at least a strain. He's not playing tonight that I know of, so that's not a good thing for CPA. But they have a strong back line anyway. It means more playing time for guys like Spencer Hagan. Meyer will be an anchor in the middle, and then you got Sean Russell, 2-14. There's Trapnell fighting for it in the midfield. Lions did a great job against White House last week in the region final. And then, if you missed it, in the Summit game on Saturday night, Lions were 0-0 at halftime. Then they exploded for 6 goals in about 16 minutes to win that game 6-0, running away in the second half. So the Lions really came alive at halftime. I want a halftime speech needs to be bottled and brought to my house on most workday mornings. Here is Meyer playing it long to the midfield, headed on, flicked on by Osborne. Nice job by JR. Now 23 and a half minutes to go in the first half. No score. Played back. This could be one of those low-scoring. Both teams play good defense and try to possess the ball, so it could be kind of one goal maybe the difference here tonight. As is often the case at this level of state tournament play, when teams they're all good, and usually you have a good defense to make it this far, so ends up becoming a one-goal margin for moving on. Well, as the case was before, it was 1-1 the game before us tonight. Sub coming in. Goddard, one of the Goddards goes out. A new player coming in for East Ham is Juan Flores. Meyer loses it. Can he recover? He slide tackles beautifully. Great play. Then a foul will be called against East Hamilton. Goddard put his hand up. I think he knows he committed the foul that time. Jonah Goddard. What a play by Meyer. Let me say that again. If you saw that right there on the camera, Chance Meyer lost the ball momentarily and into the box went Kyle Ford, I think it was. And Chance slide tackled beautifully. What? And that's one of those dangerous. He slid almost in the penalty box. If he misses that tackle and hits a leg, it could be a PK. But he timed it beautifully. Here come the Lions with Jake Brown possessing. That one's not a good pass, though. Taken back by East Ham. They'll play down the line. They got a man wide open. Flores. Hagan comes out and challenges enough to make that shot go off to the side of the goal. Good job by Walker Hagan to stop. Well, not stop, but to challenge a shot by Juan Flores. And Flores goes back with his head toward the heavens. He knows he had a chance. But Hagan did what you're supposed to do as a goalie. Come out and cut the angle off. Make the goal smaller, and it helped that time as Juan's shot went off to the right side. Dangerous chance, though, for CPA. You saw there that not to pick on Jake Brown, but his pass, here comes a chance for Josh Petticini, who's in the game, 22. Petticini, I should say, is in the game on the left side. You'll see Josh had a great goal in that White House region final game, the first goal of the game, great header off a cross from, I think it was Presley or Trapnell. Presley. Long cross by Meyer, and Osborne's in the vicinity. What are they going to say? They're going to say it's a goal kick. Osborne hoping for a corner right there. Didn't quite get it. Now 21 minutes to go. We've played nearly half of the first half. One thing I'll mention that the Tennessean, I think, was going to point out today about the Lions is that, I'll tell you that in a minute. Here comes Jake Brown, heads it. Hagan plays it out. Won that back by East Ham, though. Can Flores get there? No, out of bounds off of East Hamilton. And it'll be the ball girl there, giving the ball to Spencer Hagan. Chance Meyer will take the throw. Meyer there. Already muddy. His shorts are already muddy from slide tackling that beautiful tackle earlier. Good throw, too. toward Harrison Myers. Move, linesman. Myers fighting for it. Nope, one back by East Ham. Now just under 20 minutes to go. Here's Myers looking all the way on the other side to Presley. Presley will step inside. Presley through the middle. Presley still has the ball. Presley fighting for it. It's called. The foul is called against East Hamilton. This will be a chance, good chance for CPA. They are in a dangerous spot if they could convert. It'll be, I think, Myers, let's see, taking the kick. This is a place where he could almost shoot one. They'll probably try to lift it over the wall there and have an on-rushing teammate finish it in. Let's see if they can do it. 19:23, clock running. It will be Myers, the freshman, taking this one. Here goes. He's going to crank it toward goal. Oh, it's in! It's in the goal! The Lions have scored on a kick. Harrison Myers on a free kick. 19:11 to go in the first half. Beautiful finish on the left side of the goal. The Lions go up 1-0 against East Hamilton here in this state quarterfinal game. What a shot. Well, we said before he took it, he could either crank one, shoot it from right there, why not, or lift it over the wall for as a pass, and they chose to shoot it, and it was gorgeous. Myers, of course, cranked one in the Lipscomb game earlier in, I think it was that region, I can't remember region district play, but Myers has the accuracy to hit those corners, and that time he did just that. So big one, 1911, Harrison Myers. Lions are up. Well, now he'll be Myers again with the free kick. We'll say this, CPA scouting report-wise, East Ham is a tough team. Maybe CPA, maybe these are two of the top three teams in this 8-team blind draw. Here's Osborne. Oh, just over the goal. Osborne tries one. So if you look at the way the draw is done, it's a blind draw. The top 8 teams, so really the top 2 teams could play each other in the quarterfinal. And on paper, you'd think maybe CAK is up there, CPA, East Hamilton among the top 3 in this group. So this could be, the point is, this could be one of the toughest games the Lions would have to play on their road to hoping for a title. Osborne heads it the backward. Jake Brown, nice play. Brown, but it's the defender playing it out. Flores has it. Now Myers wins it back. Myers, what's he going to do? Crossing toward Presley, running on. Presley will get there, yes. Presley will cross it. Too hard, no. Oh, Myers fighting for it. He's still there. He wins possession. Plays it, tries to. He's still playing it. Out of bounds, corner kick. Great job by Myers to win a corner kick right there as it's off the defender. Or off the midfielder, in case Flores. Clock 17:30, remaining in the first. Lions drew first blood. It'll be Myers trying to move that flag way down there, the corner flag. He'll be taking the corner kick. It'll be in-swinging. It's kind of a low line drive, played off the defense, and then out of danger momentarily to Chance Meyer. We have a Myers and a Meyer. Oh, here comes East Ham, though. Watch out. They're fast. Meyer can't quite clear, and they still possess. East Ham's Kyle Gallops, number 2 there. But Trapnell, now Petticini will play it out of danger to Presley. Beautiful job by Josh coming back. Big Josh Petticini with a beautiful little pass over to Max Presley on the right side. Presley still has the ball. Presley down the line. Presley still going all the way down the field. Presley, what's he going to do? Plays it back to Osborne. Crosses. Oh, almost there was Sutton. Grady Sutton. Presley fighting for it. 16:35 to go first half. 1-0 Lions. CP with a good start. They've been some dangerous chances so far for East Hamilton. A couple times. They had that one shot down here. You saw point blank where Hagan came out, made a beautiful challenge on the shot. But, and then one other challenge. Here's a long throw. Russell can't quite get a head on it. Tall defender there did a nice job. But Petticini winning it back. Petticini has it, and he loses it. Trying to win it there is one of the Goddard twins. He does. But nice job by Spencer Hagan to win it back for CPA. Under 16 minutes to go in the first. Jake Brown. Harrison Myers, the freshman. Jack Cawthorn, you watching? My goodness, a freshman. With the unassisted free kick goal for CPA. Lions up by 1. There's a foul from behind. Not on purpose, I don't think, by J.R. Osborne. Free kick coming up for East Hamilton. 15:25 to go. Here's a long cross. Dangerous. Goddard. Oh, nice play by Willie T right there to win that one away. Willie T, he's not quite as tall as, in this case, Jalen. Janelle. That's a girl's name. Jalen Goddard, but he's tough. Willie T and Presley, those guys, tough guys. Don't want to mess with them. Here's a long, speaking of, that's Russell getting the pass from Osborne. Great pass by JR with under 15 to go. Russell makes the move. Josh Russell inside for Sutton, but it was knocked away. Back to Jake Brown. Lions right now feeling a little bit of, I think maybe, for lack of a better term, blood in the water. Well, they want to put another goal in quickly, get the momentum going their direction. 14:30 to go in the first. All this family watching from all over the country, wherever you're watching from. Glad you're with us. Here's a run out of bounds, though. That time, Cameron Carter couldn't quite get there for East Hamilton on the far left side. Lions will have a throw-in. It'll be taken by Sean Russell. Down the line toward his bro, Josh. But it was played out of bounds again by Carter, the senior midfielder for the Hurricanes. Under 14 to go. Russell. Out of bounds off of him. It will be East Ham's ball now on the sideline. So once again, CPA tennis playing in the state team finals tomorrow with a great chance to win state. And CPA soccer here in the quarterfinals. Track, Chris Charles, second place today in the decathlon. So congrats to Chris, essentially a silver medal in Tennessee track decathlon action earlier today. Baseball team, if you missed that, did great this year, also advancing farther than any other CPA baseball team in history has to date to the sectional game and lost to Spring Hill the other night. But a really good season for Coach Larry Nesbitt and his team. Other sports this spring, girls softball. A lot of youth on the roster. They had a growing season. They got a lot better as the season went on and went to the district semis. Here's Osborne with a shot. Hard shot, but it was taken by the keeper, Dennis, on the ground. Here is a long punt. Jake Brown. Nice play by Jake. Well, great foot on that ball. It goes up back toward the front line for CPA. And there's Josh Russell winning a throw-in over there. 12:30 remaining in the first half. Lions by 1. Back to Willie Trapnell. Trapnell shoots one. Good idea there. Keeper was out a little bit. Trapnell trying to maybe lift it over his head. Not quite, though. Not a bad idea. 12-11. Spencer Hagan chests that one. It goes backward, though. What's going to happen here? Dangerous. Sean Russell now. Willie T wins it. Goddard there. The Goddard twins are dangerous. The tall, fast, athletic soccer players. So watch out for those guys. Number 8 and 17. Here comes a little run by East Hamilton trying to keep possession. They are on the attack now. They got some numbers. Jake Brown slips down. It's going to be out of bounds, though. The left-footed cross attempt that time you may have seen went behind the goal. So goal kick will be taken by Hagan with 11:30 on the clock. Long one. Osborne fights for it. Now Russell fights for it. Spencer Hagan wins it over to Petticini, who flicks on to, is that E.J. Russell in the game now? I think it is E.J. Russell, yep. The third Russell bro. There is Jake Brown. Speaking of bros, I think you guys are all bros. They talk about love God, love the brothers, each other, and love the game. So these guys think of themselves as a family of brothers. And Coach Brett Armstrong does a great job with that, setting the tone for that family brotherhood mentality. Now 10:45 remaining in the half. Lions up by the 1 goal. Harrison Myers scored it. Lions would advance to play tomorrow in the state semifinals if they were to hold on and win this game. Nice slide tackle over there by Jake Brown. I say slide tackle. If you don't know soccer that well, I don't mean that as you tackle the player. A slide tackle is when a tackle means to challenge in soccer, and you get the ball primarily. That will be your goal, not to tackle the player physically, but to get the ball. Looking to see here when that match is. So 7:30 tomorrow night would be the semifinals. Then there's a break. Thursday is a day off, and the final game will be at 4:30 p.m. in the stadium on Friday. Here's a cross, and Hagan heads it, but straight up. Meyer does a good job heading it up to Trapnell, sometimes known as Trapnell, other times known as Willie T. Here, Jake Brown challenges. Nice job by Jake Brown challenging. And it's Chip Omer in the game, 25 for the Lions. Another freshman. Now he plays it up, but it's lost. Several freshmen get key plays for CPA. That was Omer slipping right there. The field is very slick. And it will get slicker as the game goes on. Here's Spencer Hagan hustling for it. Shoulder tackle there that time by Hagan. Good job. Throw in called for CPA. You saw it right in your camera, I think, probably. Hagan with a great shoulder charge, they call that, where he played the player off with his shoulder. That's legal if you're playing the ball, if you're near the ball. Here's Meyer to throw it in. Well, Willie, 9 minutes flat to go here in the first half. It's Omer crossing over toward Josh Russell, but headed off by the left back for East Ham. Now it's Goddard has it in the midfield. East Ham trying to control. Tackle down away there by Josh Russell, I do believe. And out of bounds off of the Hurricanes. So it'll be throw and taken by Russell. He's saying, wait a minute. The referee says, go back here. It was not that far up. Russell will leave it for a teammate. I think that's Presley over there. Yep, Max Presley. Mad Max. Beyond Thunderdome. Now 8:15 or so to go in the half. It'll be played up by East Ham, but there is going to be Spencer Hagan trying to control. He does. Nice job by Spencer. Hagan brother. Good play by Trapnell back to Meyer. He plays it up, but it's going to be controlled by the center back for East Ham. Flores has it. Flores across to Goddard. That'll be called a foul on Omer. I'm sure one of the assignments for CPA has been get on number 8 and 17, the Goddard twins. So Omer, Trapnell, maybe Osborne, something right there. Osborne is on Jonah, I think it is. Jonah and Jalen are those twins. Here's Spencer Hagan that's going to roll out of bounds. Slick field. I think Sam made that point, or somebody made the point earlier, that this field, it's a fast field because the ball will skip on the wet grass and roll quite a ways, like a skipping stone. There's a short goal kick taken rather to Spencer Hagan. Hagan has some room. Hagan plays it short to Omer. Omer fighting for it. Meyer, what's the call? No, nothing, no whistle. Play on. Josh Russell. Flicked on by Flores. Omer, though, will chest. Meyer is going to play it up. Ball's kind of ragging on both sides right now. Here's Trapnell. Trapnell has room in the middle. Trapnell for Russell. Good pass right there from Trapnell to Josh Russell. Russell makes a move. Russell dispossessed. Well, momentarily. Now it's back to Omer. Good job by Omer fighting for it. Hagan will play it back to his brother, Walker, and he will play it way up toward midfield again. If you don't watch soccer much, you see that's a good, smart play sometimes for a player to pass the ball back to the keeper. Keeper can see the whole field, and he can maybe change the direction, change fields, they call it. So not unusual to see the good soccer team play the ball back to their keeper, and that's part of good soccer sometimes. Just under 6 minutes to go, first half. Lions by the 1 goal. Headed Jake Brown, now Meyer heads it. And there's a shot over the goal, though, way off to the left. Fans for the Hurricanes wanted to foul that time on Jake Brown when Jake Brown went up to head that one and got some body too, but referee didn't see anything there worth calling. Then Meyer got a head on it. And then Jonah Goddard took a shot. Pretty far over the goal, not real dangerous. Hagen's been tested about maybe that one time, Walker, when he had to come out and challenge number 14 Flores, who had a shot that went on the ground but off to the right. 5:15 to go in the half. Out of bounds, CPA throw-in. Lions, 18 wins this season, ties the all-time record for most wins in CPA soccer, boys soccer history. That's a great achievement, 18 victories. Here's Osborne, will crank another one. Osborne, it's in the goal! It is a goal! J.R. Osborne, the sophomore, cranks a shot from way outside. It's in the net, past the keeper, no chance for the goalie, and with 4:53 to go in the half, it's now 2-0 Lions in this quarterfinal game. What a shot. Osborne put some power on that one. No question about it. And it will be 2-0 Lions. Wow. Don't give him any space. He will make you pay, and that time he sure did. So Myers and Osborne with 2 goals so far. In this one, that's a familiar sight. They've both scored a lot of goals lately, especially in the playoffs, as they've come along strong. Here's a chance for East Ham, though. And no, referee smartly not. That's a good no call. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a CPA partisan. That will be a foul and called against East Ham. If you saw that play, I don't know if we got it in the box right there, but that was a good no call by the official. Both guys were challenging for the ball. CPA player had just as much right to the ball as the East Ham player. They went down, and the fans wanted a PK call that time, but the referee said no, nothing there. Here's Osborne. For CPA, nothing called there either. He thought he got fouled from behind. Referee said no. Referee has impressed me so far. She's being very consistent, I think, and not falling for any kind of fakery. Long shot that time by Grady Sutton to the keeper. Lions have made both their goals so far on long shots from probably, if I had to guess, 25, 30 yards from, maybe 30 yards from goal, both of them. So they've had that power from long range. 3:30 to go in the half. Here's Flores. Guarded by Hagen. Spencer Hagen will let it roll out of bounds for a goal kick. Sub coming in. It occurs to me, very few subs so far for the Lions. Omer came in for, I think, who did he come in for? I've lost track. Petticini came in. Hard to see, but maybe 2 subs for CPA to this point. East Ham with one just there. 3 minutes flat now. Hagen will wait till the referee says go ahead. And he will crank the goal kick. Whoa. Oh, not quite off the heel of his brother Spencer that time. Couldn't quite control it. 24 right there, Spencer Hagen. Earlier I started to say something special CPA has done the past 2 seasons is begin every game with only 10 players. And then at the first stoppage of play, they bring in their 11th player. And that is a tribute to their comrade, Michael Daniel. Here's a long shot off the target, way off target. Frustrated right there, number 8, Jalen Goddard. Michael Daniel, of course, those of you familiar with CPA know, accident at the end of this 2010-11 school year. Passed away and was a part of the soccer community, soccer team, football as well. So his teammates on soccer for the past 2 seasons started the game with 10 out of 11 men to honor him and then bring a player in at the first stoppage to make 11. So that's a special thing that CPA has done. That just kind of is an example of how these guys think. This program is wired to think about being brothers and what that means beyond just a game. 1:37, clock running, first half. Here's a chance. In the box, though, played away by Jake Brown, way out of bounds. Ball. You may have noticed there's ball boy ball gentleman on the other side and a ball girl on this side trying to keep the action going. So there'd be 3 soccer balls at the ready. Omer fighting for it. Now Presley's fighting for it. Spencer Hagan. Played off out by Myers. Oh, foul called against Shrapnel in a dangerous part of the field right here. Watch out. It'll be a penalty, a free kick, sorry. Free kick taken from about 24, 23 yards out. You see that line is 18 yards from goal, the box. So you add about maybe, 5 more yards or 23 yards. That's pretty close. A wall being set up by CPA, and Hagan will head to the other side of the goal. So the wall, 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in the wall, maybe 5. Josh Russell is trying to guard number 4 right there, you can see. Here will be a crank, taking it left-footed maybe, yes. It's over the goal, no problem really. It went about a foot over the goal, and Hagan didn't look too worried the whole time. So the wall did its job. The idea there is the wall kind of defends one side of the goal and the keeper the other side, and that time the ball was played over the wall, but over the goal too. 10 seconds. Clock's been running the whole time. Constant running clock. Here's almost a foul. No, it's won by Shrapnel, and time will run out in the first half. There goes the clock. And at the half, it's CPA in command, 2-0 in this quarterfinal AAA state tournament game over East Hamilton. Wow. So to recap the scoring for you, we'll have a 10-minute halftime, by the way, if you need a restroom break. 19-11 remaining. Harrison Myers has a free kick and puts a beautiful shot into the left side of the goal. Keeper can't save it. And then with 4:53 to go, J.R. Osborne, the sophomore, has a shot. Not a free kick, but a shot in the run of play and cranks it into the goal past the keeper. So it's 2-0 CPA. And the Lions look good right now. If they can hang on for 40 more minutes to secure a trip to the semifinals. Of course, anything can happen. Long half to go. Lions need to keep the pressure on, but they look in good shape right now. Lost to this team 3-1 back in March, but they were tired at that point after a long weekend, and CPA now looks fresh, and their younger players really come on strong. In fact, it's 2 young players, a sophomore and a freshman, with the goals so far tonight. We'll take a quick break, be back with you in about 9 minutes for second half action here on the Play On Sports Network. And we're back with you here for second half action from Siegel Soccer Complex, Murfreesboro. Second half action about to begin. Lions. Yep. Up 2-0 as we begin the second half. Lions will be coming this way now toward us. Maybe we'll see some more Lions goals from up front. Here's Russell fighting for it. Josh Russell tripped off it, but the ball was played first, so no foul called against Gallops. Great name, by the way, for a soccer player, any kind of athlete. Kyle Gallops, as in Kyle gallops down the field. 40 minutes to go, standing between CPA and a state semifinal berth. Ball in the box, played Osborne near it. Just saw his mom, Jennifer, and want to make sure we give that shout out again to the family in Maryland watching. Thanks so much for being with us. Osborne, JR's family up in Maryland. Appreciate you guys tuning in to what we hope will be a victory for JR and his teammates. Right now they're in good shape with a 2-goal lead, but a long way to go. And East Hamilton is a dangerous team. They are not to be taken lightly, and I know CPA will not. I'm sure Coach Armstrong at halftime said, guys, keep the intensity going. Here comes Sutton. Grady Sutton makes a move right into the defender, though. He turned into the defender, which wasn't fortuitous for him. And then he's going to commit a foul. Over there and on the ground is, I can't tell which player. Sutton feels, I think he feels a little guilty about that. Getting up slowly is Flores, number 14. So it will be East Ham's free kick from deep in its own, well, actually close to the midfield third, but not quite. Played up, past midfield, headed on by Spencer Hagan. 2 minutes gone here in the second half. Corner kick to come for East Ham. So this is dangerous. A set piece is always dangerous. Set piece refers to corner kicks, free kicks, those kind of pieces that are set pieces because you can set it up. You can kind of the action stops and you get to set it up. In this case, the corner kick. It'll be an outswinging right-footed kick taken into the box. Dangerous. Oh, missed the leg of a East Ham player, and then what a slide. Osborne, beautiful slide tackle, and he's got a lot of room. Well, a little bit too far in front of him that time on the dribble, and it's going to go all the way to the defender. Spencer Hagan wanted to call, didn't get it. Did he get it? Maybe it's a throw-in. No throw-in. He wanted a foul call, but the official called instead a throw. So here comes CPA. Better headphones, I think. Now 37 minutes to go. Thank you. Osborne fighting for it there. JR using his quickness. And it's Grady Sutton sliding around fighting for it. It's won back by East Ham, though, and they've got to run. But there is Hagan. Hagan comes out, as he is wont to do, and gets that ball near the top of, they call it, of the penalty box. Osborne headed backward by East Ham. Now Sutton has a chance. Sutton, can he win the ball? He's getting grabbed like crazy, and it will be a free kick. That time, Kyle Ford, number 3, had his arms all over Sutton. He was hugging him like he wanted to ask him to the dance. He wanted to go to the dance Saturday night. So that was called a foul. It'll be Osborne with a free kick. There's a 3-man wall, maybe 4 now. Let's see. Comes the kick. Oh, it's a hard shot, but it's going to go over the goal. No harm, no foul there for fielder Dennis, the keeper. And he will take the goal kick, I do believe. Let's see. Now it'll be taken by Gallops, or rather Ford, Kyle Ford. Different Kyle. Okay. 35.5 to go. Lions up by 2. As we said earlier, this East Hamilton team beat CPA 3-1 earlier in the season qualify that by saying the Lions were kind of on their last gasp after a very tiring tournament weekend, and they have come some distance as a team since that weekend. Here, it'll be one in midfield by East Ham, playing it up, dangerous, but headed out by, I think it's Meyer. Yep, Chance Meyer. And a foul committed that time against by Chip Omer. So he will backpedal, and CPA will set up to defend this free kick. 34:50 to go. We may be the last game going right now. I think we are. There's one more game going on these fields. Bunch of fields together here at Siegel, and the stadium field is across the way from us. Here's a long free kick. Hagen will get it. No trouble there really for Walker. He'll throw it long. What a throw. Well, out of bounds though. Maybe. Oh, what a save. Presley, good speed. Oh, nice Max. I underestimated his speed right there, and that was a bad idea by the play-by-play guy. Presley is fast. That time he slide tackles beautifully. Nice move by Jake Brown to Presley. Brown will play with it and go inside, but it's stolen away by East Hamilton. Here they come, the other direction. Goddard has it. Russell challenging, and now sliding down is Jonah Goddard. Now he gets it back to Gallops. Rather, Carter. I'm sorry, Carter is number 4. There is a foul called against CPA. Russell, I believe it was Sean Russell. I think that's Sean down there, yep. So here comes East Ham with a free kick, 33-20, 25. And you seniors still with us? I know it's getting late in Florida. Maybe if you're on Eastern time, I'm not sure. It's 9 o'clock here, 9:03. Hagen goes up high and grabs it. Walker Hagen will guard that goal. Here comes Josh Russell. Russell, it's 2-on-2, sort of maybe 2-on-3 now. Russell sells it. Russell cranks one. It's nice save right there by fielder Dennis, but what a shot by Russell. Good shot by Russell. And Dennis with a nice save as well. Give him props for that one. I thought maybe from here it was going to go in the corner. Instead, it's out of bounds for a corner kick. So it'll be J.R. Osborne jogging and meandering down there to take the kick. Maybe a little bit of, gamesmanship, if you will. Sometimes soccer, when you're ahead, you don't hurry quite as much as you might if you were behind. That's just part of the game. Here comes the kick. There's Spencer Hagen in the box. That's headed out, though, by Kyle Ford. And then played in. Dangerous shot that time by Trapnell. Willie T. That was not too far off the mark, maybe a foot or so. And it will be a goal kick taken with 32 minutes now almost. So 8 minutes gone here in the second half. And CPA still ahead by 2. Any stats to report yet this half? Fouls, 3 against CPA and 1 foul called against East Hamilton so far. Shots on goal, 3 for CPA, 2 this half. There it is, one and 2. What's this, corners? 1 corner kick apiece. All right, thank you so much, Sam Pomerico, helping us out with production tonight. Sam Belmont is a Belmont student, interning with CPA. Appreciate that. A lot of Belmont connections with the academy these days. Mr. Anderson sitting down to our left here, enjoying the game. Mr. Elston is back talking to student Jay Baker, outstanding athlete in his own right. Here comes a throw in. It will be the flip throw, maybe. Let's see. Yep, flip throw way up in the air. What's the call? Push against CPA. Josh Russell called for the push. I'll say it again. This referee, I'm impressed. She's really kept control of this one and kept up with the play, too. That's impressive. You see, don't always see referees able to keep up with the run of play, and she's definitely done that, which is it's key. You got to be near it to call it. Here's a shot attempt. It's still loose in the box. Here's a left-footed shot. Played out by CPA. Finally, that was dangerous. A couple chances that time. Here's Sutton heading on, but nobody behind him, and it will be taken by Ford up to the midfield. Sutton challenging. That no foul call. Got a lot of ball there. That's true. Here's some pushing and shoving. Omer has it taken back from him. And there's Goddard with a cross. Almost headed on. Chance. Oh, what a save by Hagan. And it's going to be out of bounds. What a save. Walker Hagan was able to get down and dive to his left. Get a hand on that one. The shot was taken by Cameron Carter, but Hagan was there to save it at the 30-minute mark of this second half. Here comes the corner kick, though. In the air. Still loose and played out of there by Sean Russell, momentarily at least. And Hagan, I think over there, Spencer Hagan, long way from here, is defending on the left back side. 4 backs, typically, and in this kind of a formation for CPA. Left back is Spencer Hagan right now. I think on the right it's Russell. Here's a shot in. Hagan's there to catch it, Walker Hagan. So Sean Russell on the other back. In the middle, it's Jake Brown and Chance Meyer. That's a solid back line for your Lions. And here is Josh Russell cutting through. Russell, he'll turn it in. What's he going to do? Shoot, maybe? Shoot. Cross. Keeper there to grab it. Good run by Josh Russell, and his cross was into the arms of the very tall keeper there, Fielder Dennis. Good name for a goalie, too, or a baseball player, Fielder. Sean Russell trying to keep control. He gets it to Omer. Omer plays it back, and now it's played up. Dangerous here. Meyer is back to the play. Jalen Goddard won it back to the left mid. Here comes a cross. Blocked by Sean Russell. Good job by Sean to block that cross. Here comes Max Presley. Presley the other way. Presley challenged, and the ball won back by the Hurricanes. Here they come. Sliding in there is Willie T. And it will be bouncing way back toward us and kept in by Kyle Ford. Ford will play it across into Gonzalez, his teammate. Up from Ford to the midfield, but who's there putting pressure on? Of course, it's Trapnell. And what's the call here? Out of bounds, they say. Throw in for CPA. So Willie T is able to win a throw for CPA with just under 28 minutes remaining here. So we've played 12 and change of half number 2, and your Lions still lead. Subs, out goes Spencer Hagan. In comes Joe Trice, 27. Trice on the other side. Left defender, I do believe. Here's Sutton with the ball. Grady Sutton passing it a little too far. It'll be a throw in deep down here. Max Presley couldn't quite get there, but Presley was that's just a gamer. That one just a little bit too far. There's Trapnell putting it in the air. One on a header. And there's Sean Russell stepping up. Presley. Oh, nice little behind the foot move right there. He'll cross it now. In the box, Sutton was there, but it was headed out nicely by Ford. And then here is Goddard with a long service to, I think, his brother. Can't tell, maybe. Yeah, looks like his brother, Jalen Goddard. Push, not call. What's the call? Yes, foul called or goal kick. It was a foul. I think it was a foul called against East Ham on a push that time. Good job shielding the ball by the defender for CPA, who I think was Meyer from here. Hard to tell. 26.5. CPA is in firm control, but East Ham is not out of this game. 2 goals is certainly possible in this much time to go. 26.5 minutes. They scored 3 last time against CPA. Here's Trapnell. Goddard is about a foot taller, maybe a foot and a half taller than Willie T. Willie T, though, has played with a ton of heart, and he's still here's Josh Russell. Russell shoots one, but it's blocked. Play back to Willie T, though. Nice pass from Willie over to Osborne. Osborne's going to shoot, probably. Watch. Let's see. He will crank it. Saved by Fielder Dennis, but, man, what a shot by JR. That dude, if you joined us before, you heard me say in other broadcasts that he, I think, broke a rib or two of a keeper in middle school with a shot. He's got some power. Scored 2 in the game against, which game was that? White House? I forget. Lipscomb. Anyway, recent game in the Den. Here's a cross by Russell. There's Presley. Oh, Max got a foot on that one, left-footed. but not enough power to get past fielder Dennis. Dennis will punt this one way up in the air past midfield. Powerful leg that time. Jake Brown is fighting for it. He goes up, and it's going to be Russell. Sean Russell, nice job. He uses his quickness to win that ball up to Osborne. JR down the wing. JR can't quite. Yes, he will get there. And he'll win a corner kick. Nicely done by Osborne. Yes, obviously a corner kick. That was well. The player didn't like it right there. You saw him complain to the official, but from here it looked like a pretty good call. Something I'll mention, Coach Brian Epps, CPA strength fitness training coach, has got a lot of these athletes at CPA in tip-top shape, and it shows out here. Here's a cross from Osborne to the far post. Played out by Carter, and now Ford. Momentarily at least, but then Willie T is able to get a foot on it. Dennis comes over the goalie and takes it 24-20. Standing between CPA and its return to the semifinals of the state tournament here at Spring Fling. Sean Russell up to Osborne. JR will go on the looking for Presley, but a little far maybe. Presley will challenge for it, though. It's off him. And it'll be a throw-in for East Ham right in front of us. All my crew here is ready to put a foot in front of the laptop, right? Or the camera. The ball comes this direction. We don't want to get a camera smashed. All you at home may enjoy seeing the ball come flying into our camera. That wouldn't be much fun for the camera itself. Presley pressuring. 23-30 to go. Here's Sutton. Grady Sutton steps inside. Oh, he gets fouled maybe from behind. No call. Maybe. There's some ball in there perhaps by Kyle Gallops. So referee says play on. Here is East Ham in the midfield trying to possess, but it will be Joe Trice playing it upward. One back by the Hurricanes, though. And they play up toward the front. Sean Russell wins it up to Josh Russell. Now, what's the call? Foul against East Ham. And the Hurricanes will drop back to defend. Now under 23 to go. I hope our signal is still good. Looks like we are good. I think we're on. Hope so, anyway. Yep, connected. Thank you, Verizon AirCard. Okay, here is Joe Trice defending way down there. Okay. Among the folks down there in Florida, I think, we have Christy Bowen, of course, Becky Legate, Nathaniel Morrow, our assistant headmaster, high school principal, and pretty much the cog that holds the whole place together, Sally Wallace. I think Sally, everybody knows Sally Wallace. Of course, her family instrumental in starting Christ Presbyterian Church, and she's been a fixture at the academy since she started with us when she was, I think, 9 years old. There's a left-footed shot. Ooh, off the outside. What's the call? Goal kick. East Ham was lobbying for a corner kick, but it was judged out of bounds without touching a defender. So, Sally Wallace, hey, give you a shout-out. Appreciate your family, Luke, all the guys in the family, and then little Luke, who is amazingly how big he's getting. I can't believe it. I used to hold him in church, and now he's probably could hold me. All right, long goal kick by Walker Hagan. Osborne. Looking back at my text now, I got one from Jack Hawthorne. Says, Osborne from the parking lot. That's about right. That goal he scored, it was a long, it's hard to tell from way down here. It was in the first half, so it was down there. I think I'm going to guess probably 30 yards at least, maybe 35 yards out, which is a long shot in soccer. And Myers around the same spot of the field, actually, on the free kick. 20 minutes and 39 seconds. Clock running. Second half. see if we have more details about tennis. Not yet. We'll know in the morning, I think. If you're able to tune in, we do plan and hope to broadcast a tennis state final either from Old Stone or Stone, what's it called? Old Stone Fort Park, if it's outside, or possibly inside at Vanderbilt. That's one of the options on the table right now. So stick around. Stay tuned. Look for emails and social media. Here's a corner kick taken. Spencer Hagen plays it out, and it will be a throw again for East Hamilton. Clock under 20 minutes now, so we are halfway through the second half. 40 minutes. Now 19:45 to go. It is 9:17 on my watch. We are the last game now officially on these fields. Ball is loose and played out. No, actually it's going to go. Oh, what a save by Hagen again. But it's in the goal. Hold everything. It's a goal for East Hamilton. Referee says, yes, it was a goal, and points to the center of the field, meaning that counts. So with 19:23 to go, it's East Ham getting on the board. Hagen made a good save on a first attempt, but then the rebound came out and was played in by, I don't want to speculate. I think it might have been number 10, Orellana. I didn't see, but it was a good shot, a good follow-up for East Hamilton. They're back in the game at 2-1, so hold everything. If anybody thought CPA had this one sewn up, I did say a few minutes ago it's a long time to go, and you don't want to relax, certainly, and not 2 goals up. If you're up maybe 4 or 5 goals, then it's a different story, but not 2. Now it's only 1. So the Lions will have to fight for it even more. 19 minutes between the CPA and moving on. If this game gets tied up, we may be here all night. There'll be overtime, 20 minutes of overtime, 2 10s, and then that will be not sudden death, if you will. It's everybody, you play all those 20 minutes. I think that's how it works. And then you play 2 5-minute overtimes that are sudden death, or what soccer folks call golden goal, meaning if you score, you're golden, you win. After that, card on us. All right, I missed it. Josh Russell was, thank you, Sam. We got a yellow card against Josh Russell. That's not a good thing. That's a caution. Next one for him would be an ejection or a red card. So it'll be a free kick taken by East Hamilton. Long one. Back almost to the 18. Headed out by Meyer. Momentarily at least. But this game, long way to go. CPA has got to keep playing well. Here's a cross. Headed out by Meyer. They miss Collins in there. Here's a shot over the goal and over the fence toward the trees, taken by Kyle Gallops. So right now, momentum has shifted a bit toward the Hurricanes. And they got that goal that was huge for them to get back in this game. They look a little more like they got some swagger right now than they did in the first 60 minutes of this 80-minute game. Long free kick, a long goal kick headed by Osborne up to Sutton. His forward, very tall player, forward number 3 in the back. Got the head on that ball. Here's Osborne flicking it up to Petticini. And Josh will pull it back, but no one's really there except East Ham. Here they come the other direction. Counterattack. One back, though, by Omer. Good job by Chip. Omer running through. Petticini trying to control. He's a big dude. So is Ford, though. They're fighting for it together, the two big guys. Here's Osborne. He'll crank another one on the ground to fielder Dennis. No problem there. But Osborne dangerous from there. Not a bad idea to shoot. Now 17:30 to go. Regulation, dare I say. Headed by Spencer Hagen. No one's really there. Lions look maybe a little, I don't know if tired's the word, but they've lost some of the momentum they had earlier. They look a little on their heels. And Hurricanes have some energy in their legs right now. CP needs to get back control. Coach Armstrong over there signaling, wants to know if Sally Wallace is on the field. Got a jersey for her. Can use some of her energy in this game, but Sally Wallace not here, unfortunately. So they'll have to rely on the actual players on the team. Headed out by Jake Brown in the back. Seriously, this Lions team has their work cut out for them, just to coin a phrase. 16:45 to go. Petticini and Russell challenging. Stepping through is Willie T. Out of bounds off of CPA. In the midfield, you've got, we haven't seen for a while is Harrison Myers. I wonder if he's not feeling well. I haven't seen him. Is he injured? I don't want to speculate, but I haven't seen him on the pitch. It's been Omer a lot. In the midfield, Trapnell, Osborne. That's a big gap. Out of bounds for a corner kick that'll be taken by East Hamilton. Their fans are energized on this sideline here to our left. They have hope in their hearts right now. 16 flat to go in regulation. 2-1 Lions. Corner kick is a line drive. Played out of there. Good job by Osborne. One back by East Hamilton. He'll send it back in, but it's Omer heading it. Right now, CPA looks they're just playing defense right now. Their attack appears not quite in sync. They're just kicking the ball back to East Ham, and not sure if it's fatigue or what, but right now, CPA's flow is not there. They're not possessing, controlling, passing. They're more just playing one or two touches and losing the ball. Here's Sutton losing it. Here's Omer. This will be a character test for your team. Can you persevere through this? Foul called against East Hamilton on Osborne. Not on him, a foul committed to him by Jose Orellana. So this will be a free kick. And you know what? We'll mention again, I haven't seen number 15, the freshman Myers, a key cog in this team's, engine, if you will. I don't see him on the far side either. Here's Osborne taking the kick. It's through. Ooh, man, dangerous, but off to the left side of the goal. JR is a threat from almost anywhere. Maybe he's at Myers on the bench over there. I just can't see that far. Not going to even try. Wish I had a headset. Yeah, thank you. Petticini is out. Good header by Osborne. Oh, over the back, they say, though. So the foul against Osborne. Josh went out. Who came in? Russell's back in. Josh Russell playing, I think, a right midfielder. Good job by Josh when he was in. So the Lions are without a couple of key players. Collins in the back and Myers in the midfield. That we'll see if that hurts them. Well, here is Trapnell. Willie T. Up the sideline. Nobody really there. Will Josh get there? Josh will try. He's fast. That ball was a little far. Good job, though, by Josh to put pressure on, win the throw-in. Excellent job against Gonzalez right there. Here is JR taking the throw. 13:35 left. Long throw in toward Russell. Russell gets a head on it. Far post. There is Presley. Wins the corner. And Max will hurry out there to the corner with it to make sure the referee knows it's a corner. Huh? Right. 13-17. Here's the in-swinging kick. Dennis fighting for it. Foul call. Oh, man, Russell's down. Foul was called against Russell, I think, for contact with the keeper. There was a smack of bodies there. You heard it. I could hear it from over here. And Dennis is a big dude right there. Josh is a strong guy too, but Dennis is just a little bigger. I think maybe Josh got the worst of that one. And he got the foul called against him too to add insult. 13:05. Kick taken by East Hamilton up toward midfield. Sean Russell to Omer. Omer has it. Omer has a little bit of room, but the ball is played away from him. Omer fighting for it. Good job by Chip. Nice. Up to Josh Russell. Russell, his cross will be errant. Yep, he didn't quite get his body. Didn't quite get his body around that one. And the ball went out of bounds over the inline. 12:30. Lions hanging on right here. Can they make it 12 and a half minutes? There's Sutton trying to win the ball back. Now Willie T with a header. Now Omer. But it's one. Back to East Hamilton. Here they come. Played out of there by Hagan. Up to Sutton. Sutton flicks on toward Russell. Russell, though, can't win the ball against those tall. Maybe a handball right there off Sutton. On Sutton. those tall defenders, including forward number 3 for East Ham, making it tough. Here comes a long left-footed kick. Dangerously played in, headed out by CPA's Jake Brown, I think. And Presley has it over there. Or is that Trapnell? Can't see that far. It's dark-ish out here, and that was Presley. Sliding in there is Sutton, but it's won back by East Hamilton. 11:30 to go. Lions clinging to this 1-goal lead in the quarterfinals. Good matchup, 2 really good teams. Here's Osborne with it. Osborne has some space. He has Sutton. He'll make a move inside. Osborne still has control. Osborne, will he shoot one? Maybe. Osborne, oh, he slides. And I don't laugh at him. I'm laughing because I know how that feels when you have a great shot attempt and then you slip. Oh, no, he's hurt. Oh, no, he's holding his ankle. Or maybe it's a cramp. I hope it's a cramp and not something more serious. A cramp is painful, but it's temporary. So Osborne had a shot attempt, but he slipped and got under it, and the ball went way over the goal. It looked like one of his field goal attempts in the fall. Ford will take the long goal kick, and it's going to be Willie T. trying to win it. It will be Omer now. Chip Omer controls. Omer, though, loses control, but fortunate to gain a throw-in. 10:45. Referee overruling the assistant referee and saying throw in. Not a good call there. That was not a good call, but that happens. Here's push is called against CPA right there. Well, not good. That's a dangerous spot from about just inside midfield because powerful legs on both teams. It'll be Ford, a senior defender. This ball will go in close to the goal. Watch. There it is. Dangerous. Oh, headed out by a defender. I think it might have been Sean Russell. It's hard to tell from here, though. Russell went down as maybe had headed that ball. That was a good defensive play. Josh Russell heads it this time up, but it's to East Hamilton. Lions trying to hold on here. That was a dangerous cross all the way across the penalty box, and it's still possessed by East Hamilton. Clock now at 9:35. Can CPA hang on for less than 10 minutes now? Here is possession for the Lions. 1-on-3. It's Grady Sutton. He will go through. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Russell will shoot it. Oh, right to the goalie, though. What a play, though, by Grady Sutton. And then Russell had a chance, but his angle was not that great. 10th shot by CPA of the half. Thank you, Sam. How many for East Ham? 6. So 10 shots for Lions, 6 for East Hamilton. Of course, the one that counts was the one that went in for East Hamilton. After trailing 2-0 at the half, East Hamilton has pulled back within 1. Clock now under 9 minutes to go. CPA hanging on. I hope you fans out there are enjoying this one. Hope you enjoy it more in about 9 minutes. We'll see. Played way out of bounds, that time by the defender, Jake Brown. And Osborne trying to win possession, but not able to. Sean Russell coming all the way across. Russell will track back now in defense. There is Presley pressing. Here's East Ham, though, with the attack. Played out by Trapnell. Lions on their heels. Here's Sutton. What will he do? He will play it off to Russell. Good defense, though, that time. The ball won back by Robert Miller, 16 for East Ham. And it is definitely a defensive feel right now for CPA. 7:50. Ooh, Lightning way away from here. I hope it stays way far away. Whistle blows and a foul called against East Hamilton. Great, I got a picture here. Thank you guys from Florida, looks like. Folks watching the game on laptops love it. At the hotel. Good to see you guys. There's Hagan with a save on a dangerous cross coming across the middle. 7:20 to go. but possessed by East Hamilton. Same story the past 15, 20 minutes. East Hamilton has had the better of the control, and CPA will typically just play it out of trouble. Well, CPA's had a couple chances too, but East Hamilton is putting pressure on the Lions' defense. There's Miller possessing. He still has it. He will what? Cross it, but it's dangerously loose. Oh, my goodness. It's off to the left. That shot was not far off, taken by Jonah Goddard, number 17. And Hagan, boy, if that ball's on net, I'm not sure Hagan was going to be able to get there. So, fortunately for CPA, that shot was off target. Not by much. 6:37. Hang on, Lions. Hang on. Trying to go to the semifinals. Headed by Osborne, the sophomore. Ball's in the air, fighting for it. Omer, the freshman. Now Russell, senior, has it. Russell fouled from behind. And referee says no, don't do that. Not a card, though. Not a yellow card, just a egregious foul. You seniors watching in Florida know what the word egregious means, right? I hope by now at CPA, all your 13 years of education. Bad foul. Here is a chance. Osborne will take it. 5:51. Shot. Oh, well, not a bad shot, but it kind of curved down low. There's a header by Jake Brown. Brown is a key member of this defense right now. But it's a chance for East Ham still. Won by one of the Goddard brothers. Out to the left. Miller. Still possessing is East Hamilton. Hustling back, though, was Trapnell. Nice play by Willie T. Sean Russell will send it way down towards Sutton. 5:20 to go. Long time if you're CPA trying to hang on to this. Osborne wins the ball back. Good job by JR. He's the MVP if the Lions hang on and win this game, in my estimation. And it's East Ham. Jonah Goddard plays it back. They like to possess the ball. We heard that earlier from Dustin Walker. Sally Wallace knows who Dustin Walker is, I'll bet. Class of 99, CPA, who coaches near East Hamilton. That ball, Jake Brown has it played out. Now cleared momentarily at least by Sean Russell, but it's going to be a crank taken right to Hagan, though. Hagan will gather that one in, not much trouble. 4:35. Dustin Walker was giving us a little bit of scouting report on East Hamilton because he knows that team because he coaches at Boyd Buchanan down not too far from them. Walker was part of the 99 state title team, first year at the academy for Brett Armstrong. Hoping to repeat that. Wouldn't that be great? Was it 2000? 99, I guess it was. Yep, 99. So here's a left-footed shot. Hagan is there. Not a whole lot of trouble. Take his time. I think he probably will here, maybe. Under 4 minutes to go. Sutton trying to win it. Grady. Yes. No. Fighting for it. Handball. One. It's Chip Omer, the freshman, plays it up to Josh Russell. Russell will come to. 3:45. Russell trying to control it. Loses the ball, though. Here comes East Hamilton. Shielding off nicely that time is Gonzalez. Jake Brown stepping forward on Goddard. Boy, they're good. The Goddard brothers are outstanding. Here, Willie Trapnell trying to defend. Oh, man. Still possessed, and a foul will finally be called in a dangerous spot against Trapnell as he was trying to guard Mark Jose Orellana, the sophomore midfielder. So now with 3:05 to go, Lions are trying to escape with a victory, but this will be a dangerous free kick taken by the big defender, Kyle Ford, number 3. It is taken into the box. It's dangerously loose, headed out by, I think, Spencer Hagan, yes, and then kicked, cleared long by Osborne all the way back to the keeper. 2:45. He'll play it way up, will the keeper, Fielder Dennis, but it's to Spencer Hagan. Now Sutton flicks on to J.R. Osborne. J.R. through the middle. Look at him go. J.R. He's got a chance. J.R. gets a goal for the Lions. That might do it. J.R. Osborne takes the ball all the way through the defense and past the goalkeeper and then scores with 2:27 on the clock. It's now 3-1 Lions. Wow. What a play. Oh, my gracious. I think, well, it was close to. If Osborne had missed that shot, it might have been called a foul against the keeper. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. That's an amazing sequence right there. And JR took it through. Oh, man. Lions fans, that one was worth watching if you saw that. Boy, I hope you did. And we'll post that. By the way, we'll post the highlights of this game later tonight. You can watch the highlights. Well, the whole game itself will be hidden until after the playoffs are over. But those highlights we'll have a save or two on the highlights and those goals as well. Myers with 1 and Osborne with 2. That one sealed the deal. Probably a lot of fans are thinking about packing up their chairs right now. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, here comes a chance, though. Hagen's way out of his net, and it's cleared out of bounds for a corner kick by Jake Brown that time. 1:44 to go. Well, it's not over yet. If they score quickly here, you have a chance. Short corner taken. Still alive. Out of bounds. Off of East Hamilton, though. So the Hurricanes are down. Not sure. These pens leak. Sorry about that. 1:25 to go. Thank you, Sam and Joseph, for your help on the broadcast. We may see if we can get a quick word with the headmaster before we leave here. Richard Anderson. As soon as the game ends, I don't know. You may be running over to greet the guys. Assuming they hang on, what do you think about this one, boy?
Man, this has been exciting. It's been a very hard-fought contest, and we're very fortunate to come out with this one. JR is the MVP, no doubt.
No question. Thank you, sir. Mr. Anderson supporting the Lions, and along with Coach Elson somewhere around here. And there you go. Smith family, so one of the Smith families. Mary Morgan's out there watching. That's your parents. Just walked back behind us. They're missing you, I think. There's a shot that's dangerous, but it's off the target. 20 seconds to go in this one. Lions are going to win this one 3-1. And the fans, you may hear them, I'm not sure, down to our left with a standing ovation. The CPA is advancing on to the semifinal round. They will play against Kingsbury out of Memphis tomorrow at 7:30, right? Yes, 7:30 scheduled game. Now, if there's the whistle, that's the end of the game. If the other games before it might be delayed, this game could start late tomorrow night, but it's scheduled for 7:30. Stick around for tennis tomorrow morning. We'll try to bring you that broadcast as well. And then soccer tomorrow night in the semifinals. If the Lions reach the finals, the game will be broadcast by the network, by the TSSAA. They have their own play-on crew, so we will not bring you that one. That'll be available on the homepage of TSSAA. Jay Baker, good to see you, buddy.
See you.
What a game, huh?
What a game.
What do you think? What was your impression of that result?
I think, CPA just came out. They knew what they needed to do, and they did it.
Good stuff. How did track go? I lost track, so to speak.
Yeah, it was great. Christopher Charles got second in decathlon today. Put up a good fight, put up some great numbers. School record decathlon with 6,041 points. He did great. It's an exhausting event. Full 2 days.
Are you still alive? I've lost track of your high jump.
Yeah, I jumped Friday at 11 a.m. So.
All right, well, go get him. We'll be pulling for you.
All right.
Jay Baker, thanks so much. That was one of our CPA student athletes. Well, to recap this one, it's Myers getting the goal, 19:11 remaining in the first half, and then Osborne a second goal with just under 5 minutes to go in the half. It's 2-0 at the half for CPA. Then in the second half, coming back, it was East Hamilton with a goal to make things interesting. But then with under 5 minutes to go, Osborne cranked a shot after beating the whole entire defense and the goalie to essentially wrap up the victory. So congratulations to your Lions. They win. They go to 19-4. That's, again, a record number of victories for a CPA boys soccer team in a season. And they will try to continue their run tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m., right here at Siegel against Kingsbury from Memphis. CPA or CAK also advance in its game. So in the Final Four, you have CPA against Kingsbury and CAK against White House. That game is at 5 o'clock tomorrow, the White House CAK game. All right, good stuff, Lions. They come to thank their fans. And we will sign off the air. For Joseph Newman and Sam Pomerico, it's Phil Newman. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and we'll see you back at the Academy real soon.